You know what it was. You've read the papers.
Well, she's one of the suicides, the fourth.
Sherlock, 2 minutes, I said. I need anything you got.
Victim is in her late 30s. Professional person going by her clothes and guessing something in the media, going by the frankly alarming shade of pink. Travelled from Cardiff today, intending to stay in London for one night. It's obvious from the size of her suitcase.
Suitcase?
Suitcase, yes. She's been married for at least 10 years, but not happily. She's had a string of lovers, but none of them knew she was married.
Handbag. Stop! Wait! Your life is not your own. Keep your hands off it. Do you hear me? Off it. Off it.
Sorry? What? What are you talking about?
Your skirt.
My skirt?
Look at the hem of it. That's what I noticed. Sorry. Still catching up with my brain. It's terribly fast. Those markings, you see them? You only get marks like that by trapping the hem of your skirt in a car door, but they're on the left-hand side, so you weren't driving, you were in the passenger seat.
I came in a taxi.
There is no taxi waiting at the street outside. That's what I checked when I went to the window.
Her coat is slightly damp. She's been in heavy rain in the last few hours. No rain anywhere in London in that time. Under her coat collar is damp too. She's turned it up against the wind. She's got an umbrella in her left-hand pocket, but it's dry and unused. Not just wind, strong wind. Too strong to use her umbrella. We know from her suitcase that she was intending to stay overnight, so she must have come a decent distance, but she can't have travelled more than 2 or 3 hours because her coat still hasn't dried. So
how do you know she had a suitcase?
back of her right leg, tiny splash marks on the heel and calf, not present on the left. She was dragging a wheeled suitcase behind her with her right hand. Don't get that splash pattern any other way. Smallish case, going by this spread. Case that size, woman this clothes conscious, could only be an overnight bag, so we know she was staying one night. Now, where is it? What have you done with it?
And you've got all the way to the door and not made any move to phone for one, and look at you. You didn't even bring a coat in this rain. No, well, that might mean nothing, except the angle of the scars on your left forearm, you know, under that sleeve you keep pulling down.
But you never saw them.
No, I didn't, so thank you for confirming my hypothesis. I don't really need to check that the angle's consistent with self-harm, do I?
No.
Then you can keep your scars. I want to see your handbag.
Why?
It's too heavy. You said I was your last hope, and now you're going out into the night with no plan on how you're getting home. And a gun.
Stay away from Sherlock Holmes.
Chips.
Chips?
You're suicidal. You're allowed chips. Trust me. It's about the only perk.
Mrs. Hudson. So I think someone's got John. John Watson.
Hang on. Who are you?
I'm his fiancée.
Mary? What's wrong?
Someone sent me this. At first I thought it was just a Bible thing, you know, spam, but it's not. It's a skip code.
First word, then every third. Save John Watson. Now.
Where are we going?
St. James the Less. It's a church. 20 minutes by car.
Right about what?
The police don't consult amateurs.
That was amazing.
Do you think so?
Of course it was. It was extraordinary. It was quite extraordinary.
It's not what people normally say.
What do people normally say?
Piss off.
Since any visitor could be expected to ask about a note like this, I have to assume you don't have any. You've isolated yourself.
Amazing.
Oh, no.
Mint and chips.
Did I get anything wrong?
Harry and me don't get on. Never have. Clara and Harry split up 3 months ago. They're getting a divorce. Harry is a drinker.
Spot on, then. I didn't expect to be right about everything.
Harry's short for Harriet.
Harry's your sister.
What exactly am I supposed to be doing here? Sister? No, seriously, what am I doing here?
Always something.
Come on.
I'm Culverton Smith. This election year,
For God's sake, I was talking to the Prime Minister. I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. It's your brother. He's left his flat. Was it on fire?
even when I'm on the road, I still like quality food.
Let's go for a walk.
You should
Hello?
answer.
It's Mycroft.
Might be about Sherlock.
Of course it's about Sherlock. Everything's about Sherlock.
There is a security camera on the building to your left. Do you see it?
Oh, Big Brother is watching you.
Literally.
Who's this?
Keep tabs. You didn't have to come in.
Who's speaking?
I was talking to the Prime
Do you
Minister.
see the camera, Dr.
Oh,
Watson?
I see.
What's he doing?
Yeah, I see it.
Watch.
He's just wandering about like a fool.
People don't have arch enemies.
Sorry?
In real life. There are no arch enemies in real life. Doesn't happen.
Doesn't it? Sounds a bit dull.
So who did I meet?
What do real people have, then, in their real lives?
Friends. There are people they know, people they like, people they don't like. Girlfriends, boyfriends.
Yes, well, as I was saying, dull.
You don't have a girlfriend then?
Girlfriend? No, not really my area.
Oh, right. Do you have a boyfriend? Which is fine, by the way.
I know it's fine.
So you've got a boyfriend?
No.
Right, okay. You're unattached, like me. Fine. Good.
He died, Mycroft. He's probably still in shock.
Everybody dies. It's the one thing human beings can be relied upon to do. How can it still come as a surprise to people?
You sound cross. Am I going to be taken away by security again?
I have, I think, apologized extensively.
You haven't made it up to me.
And how am I supposed to do that?
Sex.
I'm sorry?
Sex.
Ready when you are. That was ridiculous. That was most ridiculous thing I've ever done.
And you invaded Afghanistan.
That wasn't just me. Why aren't we back in the restaurant?
They could keep an eye out. It was a long shot anyway.
So what were we doing there?
Oh, just passing the time. And proving a point.
What point?
You. Mrs. Hudson, Dr. Watson will take the room upstairs.
Says who?
Says the man at the door.
Sherlock texted me. He said you forgot this.
Thank you. Thank you.
How did you know I wasn't getting any?
It's all about the blood. This one comes from the very first night. You can see the pen marks over it. I think you discovered that pain stimulated your memory, so you tried it again later. I'm no expert, but I assume that since your lover failed to notice an increasing number of scars over a period of months, the relationship was no longer intimate.
How do you know he didn't notice?
Oh, well, because you would have done something about it. Look across the street, taxi. Stopped. Nobody getting in, nobody getting out. Why a taxi? Oh, that's clever. Is it clever? Why is it clever?
That's him.
Don't stare.
Well, you're staring.
We can't both stare.
Sorry. I've got the cab number.
Good for you. Right turn, one way, roadwork, traffic lights. Bus lane, pedestrian crossing, left turn only, traffic lights.
Notice.
Oh, well, because you would have done something about it.
Would it?
Wouldn't he? Isn't that what you people do?
Well, that's interesting.
What is?
The way you think.
Superbly.
Sweetly.
I'm not sweet, I'm just high. This way.
Well, we just came that way.
I know, it's a plan.
What plan?
What is it? What now?
Sorry, traced his route on the map.
Is he with someone?
Not sure. We keep losing visual. Mostly we're tracking his phone.
Don't call us, we'll call.
I'm trying to sleep, but can you stop ringing my damn phone?
You didn't think I'd just disappear, did you?